Hi, my name's Carly Castelli. It's November 13th, 2012, and I'm recording this screencast from my home in Midland, Pennsylvania. This screencast is for School and Society with Dr. Chuck Kokaiko. For Field-Based Assignment 4, I'm going to discuss Trend 7. The percentage of children living in families with incomes below poverty line has increased continuously. Nearly 1 in 5 children are poor today, and I will be focusing on number 3, examining Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and explain how his concepts impact a student's ability to learn, as well as support the need for teachers to pay particular attention to these factors. I will explain how each point in Maslow's hierarchy of needs affects a student's ability to learn. This picture here is of Abraham Maslow. I'm going to start with self-transcendence. Self-transcendence is when someone wants to have an experience beyond themselves. This might involve something along the lines of helping others or embracing religion. If a student does not feel like they are doing good for others or can't look beyond themselves, they will not have the motivation to learn and will not be engaged in their schoolwork. Self-actualization is when a student feels they need to fulfill their potential. This is a great encourager for students, and if they feel they cannot meet their goals, they will give up. An example to help students meet this need is technology. Students have the abilities now to look at education from multiple levels, so they're able to go above and beyond even their own expectations because of increasing technologies. Technology allows the students to do this in their own way so they do not feel dependent on others, and it will mean more to them, and they will also feel accomplished, which allows them to fulfill this need of self-actualization. Self-esteem is the next point on the hierarchy of needs. If students do not feel like they are recognized in a positive way socially or scholastically, they will not have this need fulfilled and become dormant with their schoolwork. Having good self-esteem allows them to be confident in their work and to be special and unique in their own way. Belongingness and love needs require a student to have some type of connection to a group. It could be a sports team, group of friends, family, class, teacher, and so on. Those students who lack love seek it. Therefore, if they are in constant need of attention, that is where their focus will be, rather than on their education. One of the most important, in my opinion, is safety needs. Students who come from an abusive family are more focused on if they are going to get hurt when they get home from school that night. This does not make school a top priority in their lives. Constant worry about their safety and others puts a lot of stress on that student, which in turn can affect their learning greatly. Lastly, a student's physiological needs must be met. Does the student come to school hungry every day? Are they going to eat when they get home? If a student, especially a school-age student, is not getting the proper nutrition, it will affect their ability to grow and in turn affect their learning, not only physically but mentally. If a student has to fend for themselves and wonder if he or she will be able to eat at night, sleep in a bed, or have heat in the wintertime, this can pay a toll on their education. To sum things up, all these needs are related in some way, which is why it is important that they are all met. It is our race's natural instinct to want. Therefore, if we are constantly wanting, we are focusing on the immediate wants, such as safety and survival needs, rather than on algebra or social studies. If either of these needs are threatened or disturbed, it could possibly create a domino effect, and then in turn affect the student negatively. These are young minds that are easily influenced, which is why it's important for teachers to fulfill as many of these needs as possible. I asked Danielle, my field educator, how she felt online schools fulfilled the needs of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. She responded by giving me an example of what she does in her classroom When she assigns a project using podcasts or vodcasts, she encourages higher levels of thinking, so they are able to go above and beyond what they expect of themselves. She is such a great motivator and makes the students feel they play a very important role in her class. It is difficult to do in a virtual classroom, but Danielle does very well, and I have learned a lot from her. So I strongly believe that the hierarchy of needs does affect a student's ability to learn. It might be hard for us to meet some of these needs, such as safety, because we are not able to control their home lives, but we can make ourselves readily available so that they always have someone to confide in. Here are all the resources that I used for this screencast on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.